And you're very welcome out of the kitchen. Wednesdays, as always, Catherine Layden is here, and we're doing a very healthy brown bread with smoked salmon. Delish!
Oh, delish. And a very versatile bread. I'm using it with smoked salmon today, but you can serve it with crispy bacon, poached eggs, bread and butter and jam.
Wow, okay.
Lots of different uses.
And why is the bread so healthy?
Now,
what's in it?
Because it's full of seeds. Loads of seeds. Now, I have the maximum of seeds here, but you can cut back depending on, you know, what you have in your store cupboard, really, Aidan. And it's also high in fibre because even though I'm using, that's 11 ounces of our coarse wholemeal, I add to that as well 50 grams, 2 ounces of wheat bran.
Lovely.
So really high in fibre.
That'll make you healthy.
I'm telling you. Here we have 175 grams, 6 ounces of our Adam's cream plain flour. To that I add a good pinch of salt, okay?
Yep.
So basically we start by putting all the dry ingredients into the mixing bowl. Now to this I'm going to add 2 heaped teaspoonfuls of baking powder. So a fair bit of baking powder in this, but there are a lot of ingredients that need the old for the old lift, you know.
Oh, right, don't you
And
mean.
as we've said before, baking powder kept airtight once you've opened it, right?
Yep.
Now, to those dry ingredients, we're going to add 125 grams, that's 4 ounces of our diced apricot. Now, these diced apricot are also ideal to put into your muesli or whatever else. They're already diced.
Oh, very good.
We have them diced
Ready
for
to
you.
eat, in other words. Are they soft, isn't it? It's not crystal.
Oh, no,
Okay,
soft, wonderful, ready to eat.
Excellent.
Actually.
Good on me teeth.
Now, into that I'm adding 2 tablespoonfuls of sunflower seed, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seed, right? I also add some wheat germ, very good, high in vitamin E. I have 1 ounce of wheat germ there. Now here we have a tablespoonful of each linseeds. Now they're very good for you.
Excellent.
I know megas and whatever else. Poppy seed and sesame seed. So could you beat that?
Not at all. Oh my God, it's incredible.
An amount of stuff.
Actually, if it goes off and you can feed it to the boars, they'd be delighted as well, wouldn't they?
That.
All those seeds in it.
So we just mix all the dry ingredients together, and now we're going to just combine those with the liquid ingredients. And the liquid ingredients, Aidan, are first of all a tablespoonful of treacle, and the tip I've given before: put your metal spoon into boiling water for about for a few minutes.
Oh, I did that with Bovril recently. Your tip was great because I could never get the damp stuff out. It was always destroyed.
Perfect,
exactly. It was working really well.
Yeah, perfect. Now, to that we're also going to add a tablespoonful of oil.
Yep.
Now I'm just going to tip the oil over on the tablespoon there just to save on the oil wash up. Okay? And finally we add 1.25 pints of milk.
I thought you were going to say oil. I was getting worried there for a minute.
No.
Oh, no, milk, okay.
Now gradually add the milk. Now, because of the amount of fibre in this, Aidan, you do have to, you know, mix well so that the milk absorbs all those ingredients.
Oh, right.
So it's really, really a simple recipe. Now, it's the tablespoonful of treacle adds the sweetness to it, okay?
Yeah.
So we just mix until, I say the mixture looks kind of like a thick porridge for all the world. And make sure you have the treacle mixed through so you get the sweetness and the colouring from it, okay? Now, a thick porridge, I think we have that fairly well combined.
That looks great, yeah.
Yeah. Now, this gives a good, big, healthy loaf, as you see there, Aidan.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to transfer that now to the prepared 900 gram or 2 pound loaf.
Just grease slightly before
which I've just lightly greased.
Okay. And
we're going to put it into bake, Aidan, into a preheated oven of, just make sure all the treacle is mixed through there. Yeah, preheated oven, 190 centigrade.
Those old tins are very deceptive, aren't they?
375 Fahrenheit.
375 Fahrenheit, sorry.
Gas mark 5.
Gas mark 5, okay.
And it takes about an hour to bake. So good, healthy loaf there, as you see. Now, I like to just spread it in the tin, and then large bowl of mixture, I like to just run my spatula or my knife down along the centre like that,
lovely.
okay?
Yes.
Now, this is going to go in. Hopefully the one inside is ready for off here.
Yeah, it is.
Get that out. Is that ready?
It's quite hot, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mind your handies.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's risen nicely.
Perfect.
Oh, look at that.
Now, upper shelf position.
Okay,
And there we have that wonderful, healthy loaf.
Look at that.
Now, Aidan, I leave that in the tin for about 5 minutes. Then I turn it out into a clean tea towel onto a wire tray to cool.
Brilliant.
When it's cool, now it's best left for a day before cutting.
Okay.
So when it's cool, then you can cut, and voila, here we have our multi-seed and apricot loaf.
Okay, and what have we done now? Smoked salmon, obviously.
I've just got some Philadelphia cream cheese there and smoked salmon, but if you want to stay on a health kick, you can, as I say, just, you know, put whatever you want on it. There are lots of fillings.
Or you can have it with nothing on, a little bit of butter or something, a bit of jam.
Absolutely, it's pretty good even without butter.
Okay, well done.
Very tasty.
Brilliant stuff.
So if anyone wants the recipe, www.odlums.ie, or your name and address to Catherine at Odlums, Ballymount, Dublin 12, or
the picture-enabled phone 57199. We'll put the number there on screen for you. A text 57199. Text the word recipe. We'll send you the recipe for €1 each and every time until you tell us to stop. Now, before we go, you getting the judge's wig and gown on this weekend?
Oh, the big gown coming on. Yeah, Tullamore show next Sunday, the 8th of August.
What's happening there?
The All-Ireland, Odlums All-Ireland Home Baking Championship.
Come here,
judging down there.
Just before we let you go, can I ask you, when you judge that, do you have to skedaddle before the results announced? Because I tell you, there's murder, you know, it's so competitive.
Run before they go looking for you.
All right, enjoy. Catch Catherine and Tullamore on Sunday. And also here again on Ireland AM with us next Wednesday. Fantastic. Bit of breakfast now. Gorgeous. Jesus, look at that.